Welcome to the EWS channel on a Wednesday. Who needs alarms when your fucking barrier creaks more than an old person standing up for the first time in 50 years, like the grandfather from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Wednesday the 19th of January, March 1321 for 1326 Leicester Grimsby. For those on the English, Welsh, Scottish Trains channel, there is a block coming up over the forthcoming weekend to repaint the hatch markings here that have been short since the dawn of time. As we can see with the booms down, you may well be clear of the markings, but you will not be clear of the railway. The only indicator of being clear is the black smudge. But if you can't see the black smudge in your wing mirror, you are still on the railway line. Figure that one out then, because it's not very obvious, is it? We thought putting up black and white signs would make a difference, and then add a new housing estate and now a new supermarket, and still think it will make the same difference. It's made no difference. If anything, it's made it worse because the street's busier, especially during school pickup as well. The Heron's food store opposite the secondary school and housing estate opened yesterday. But then here's a thought: will school bairns flock to the cheaper Herons across the road, or flock to the expensive co-op 300 metres the other way? Because of course they could only flock to the co-op before. Where do they flock now? Not that we need to know that, but it is worth thinking about anyway. If they always used to flock to one store, but now there's two to choose, Homan is going to the other one. Although it would be a very good coincidence should this Herons properly take off and put the co-op out of business. Because now you've got two co-ops way too close to each other, and one's in competition with a freezer store. Took 3 minutes to appear. At least when these have gone up, the bus hasn't exactly got to wait for anything. 1329 for 1327, Lincoln Central, London King's Cross. When is exactly the first quarter of this year? Then I can start publishing the first part of this year's rail disruption onto the internet. I think for mid-April, wouldn't it? Yeah, I found it. It's the quarter one is January 1st to March 31st, so I've got about a week or two to gather it. If we do it in quarters, we know exactly what the worst bit of the year is, then wrap those together. So far, we're mostly impacted by signal failures and failed trains. That one is in third. It's not reaching joint first. Here we are, that was quick. For London King's Cross. 2 minutes later they've gone up. Highway maintenance. Don't know what maintenance thing is exactly though. "20 minutes to 2. The 1338 East Midlands Railway service from Grimsby Town to Leicester. There's a fault with the signalling system at Gravesend. Again, it's only just been cleared up about half an hour ago and it's happened again. Yeah, I don't get this. So if we look in the Southeastern WhatsApp, it was cleared at 10 o'clock and it's reoccurred at 1340 hours. We can't do shit, can we? Yeah, so one was the north side of the station and one's now the south. Flip it round accordingly. We can't do shit, can we? Train's here. 172.70. For Leicester. Quick. Let's go. Good timing. And the last one. Doddington's already cleared. £13.51, the 13.55 LNER service from London King's Cross to Lincoln Central. If there happens to be any locals on the English, Welsh, Scottish Trains channel, or those viewers of mine that followed suit, we have a new food delivery channel on the internet. Their name is Lincoln Eat. Not to be confused with the Lincoln Eats app that only has private Chinese takeaways that nobody's ever heard of. To discover the city or part of food delivery, check out the Lincoln Eat channel. Alternatively, of course, you've got Auto Hustle down Taunton, London Eats and London Hustle around central London. You used to have Gig Hustle around Nottingham, but he's disappeared into thin air again. So we've now gained our first actual full-on delivery rider. It's been coated in flies by a sign as well. If you wish to see the outcome of this weekend's forthcoming roadblock, whether the lines will be pulled out appropriately, check out my channel next week. Or whenever this is posted, it might be this week. I've just noticed we've repainted the power shed into a full-on matte grey as well, after it got burnt. So first it was a light grey, then it got burnt, now it's a matte grey. Train's approaching. 800 210. And that we go that. The next videos on the Universe channel will be from Grantham. Stay tuned.